tonight. For the next generation of judges, it's the biggest decision yet.
God.
You're making this really hard for me.
I'm sorry, mate. You're not going to make my final four.
Welcome to the X Factor, where it's decision time. And we start here in LA, where the boys have flown in hoping to impress Mr. Gary Barlow.
You're everything I need and more. Whoa.
So, having sung their hearts out yesterday, it's nearly time for James, John, Frankie, Joe, and Max to find out their fate. The first to hear if they've made it into Gary's final four are Luke, Craig, and Marcus.
This is something I've wanted from as early as I can remember, and just a few words from Gary could change my life.
We got family.
I couldn't stop thinking about my family yesterday when I was performing, and how hard they've all worked to support me and how much they've sacrificed. It would be unbearable knowing that I'd have to tell my family that I gotta know, but I would be devastated. This is the most exciting thing I've ever done. My big daydream is to make an album, is what I'd love to do.
And I'm surrounded by your embrace.
And to be inches away from finding out, am I going to be closer to this dream? Pretty unnerving.
I can't explain in words how much I want this. I wasn't happy with my performance yesterday. I think that's let me down. I really hope Gary still believes in me. And I just hope he says those words, you're in my final four.
So, it's decision time.
How are you doing? You know, I look back with you, Luke. I look back at that very first audition. You absolutely knocked it out of the park. Your voice was exceptional. So I was really, really excited about yesterday. I was so disappointed. But on the basis of that first audition, you know, there's more with this kid. There definitely is more. It takes me back to Liverpool, I guess, to your first audition. It was just amazing. And for the first time yesterday, I actually sat there thinking, I'm watching someone who is growing daily. So Craig, I start then thinking about what I don't like about what I see. You know, sometimes when a singer gets lost in the music, I feel like, as an audience member, let me in. How will Craig translate to those millions of people so they get on their phone and vote? That's a worry for me. You're a great ball of energy. I've just always been so impressed by you. You bared your soul to us yesterday. Really loved your performance. The one thing I was worried about for you, every single boy that sang for us yesterday, if the radio came on, I'd know who it was immediately. You've got a more generic voice than that. So I've come up with a decision. I'm so sorry, mate. You're not in my final four.
Okay. So gutted. So gutted.
Oh, I was dreading that. Craig, you're my secret weapon. You're in my final four. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you very much.
Bless you, mate.
I won't let you down. Hiya.
Hiya, are you okay?
I got through to the finals.
Oh, Craig, I'm
so proud of you. I've really made up for you, and I love you so much.
He sounded happy.
It's been tricky, been really tricky decision. I am not going to the live shows without you. You are through to my final four.
Thank you so much.
Mate, I'm so thrilled for you.
Thank you,
so
Gary.
thrilled.
Thank
You
you so
deserve
much.
it so much. You
Thank
really
you.
do.
I'm over the moon. I can't believe it. Thank you. Oh my! Wow!
Thrilled for you. Absolutely thrilled for you.
I'm through to the live shows, Bob. I swear to God, I'm through to the live shows.
I'm so proud of you.
Welcome back to The X Factor, where we're in LA with Gary and the boys.
Everyone's nervous.
So for Max, Joe and James, the wait is over.
This is the best break you can ever get.
Who will fight?
I didn't get very good qualifications in school. I used to come home from school every day, just couldn't wait to just get home and get on my guitar and just sing. I want to be singing on that show every Saturday night to millions of people.
I didn't sleep at all last night. Not 1 minute. What Gary says to me, yes or no, is it's just the most important word of my life. You know, one word can change everything. It's scary. It's just, it means everything to me.
When I auditioned for the show, I didn't really expect any of this. And now I'm here, it's madness. But I feel like I am ready for it, and I do want to go on. I do hope Gary believes in me now after that performance I did, and sees my potential.
So it's time for Gary's decision.
How are you doing?
All right, yeah.
After boot camp, me and the other judges, we sat and looked at this category, and you were the last person we added as someone really different that we hadn't really seen in this competition before. You stood out to us every audition, but stood out as someone where, are they suitable for the competition? What a unique style you have. The way you put songs across, the spin you put on songs, it's really good. I like your vocal, I do like it, and I find it limited. I felt like your audition yesterday was good. I didn't think it was exceptional. When we put you into judges' houses, you were our gamble, and I'm not a gambling man at all. I want to be sure with this competition who I've got. I don't want to take a gamble.
This is the way that
And so I've made my decision.
no love, no glory, no happy ending. This is the way that we love, like it's forever, and live the rest of our lives.
Max, you're not in my final four.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, mate.
Thank you very much.
It's been such a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
It's been great.
Good luck. Joe, I'm sorry, mate. You're not going to make my final four.
This is the hardest story that I've ever told.
Come on, Joe. Hold that head up high, mate, all right? I'm really sorry.
This is tough. James, I'm going to take a risk and a gamble. You're through to my final four. Well done. Well done. Well done, mate. Well done. I'm really pleased for you. I'm really pleased for you.
Congratulations. Didn't expect that at all, did you?
No, definitely not.
Last to hear the news with one spot remaining are John and Frankie.
I've always wanted to be a performer. There's nothing better than people clapping you and cheering you. Oh nah nah, what's my name? Whoa whoa. Yesterday I wanted to prove that I wasn't just here because of my antics in the first audition, and I was talented and I could perform, and hopefully I've done that. At this time in my life, there's not a lot going on. It's always been, oh, what's Frankie doing? Nothing. Today it could all just change, and that makes me want it so much more. I don't want to go back to just being a bum again. I've always said, it's right boys, I'll be famous next year. So I just pray, hope and pray that I can go home with good news.
I got sent home last year.
You didn't make it through.
It was a big decision to come back. Absolutely dreading what Gary has to say. Going home the first time and saying that, I've not done it. It's hard, but going home a second is going to be a lot harder. And you get to that point where it's so close, it just gets a bit overwhelming.
As my soul heals the shame, I will grow through this pain.
Regardless of what happens, this will be the last time I come for X Factor. I don't think I could put myself through it again.
So this is it for Frankie and John.
Right, John, this is a weird one for you. I know it is. I know you've been here before. I really get what this means to you. There's no question about it. You can sing. You really can. I've really enjoyed every performance. From the first time we met, you made us laugh. With your funny stories, you've got a great personality. You kind of want to be in your gang. Here's where I have a problem. There's singers in this category that aren't half as good as you, that touch me more. We've got 8 boys here, great singers. And Frankie, you're not the best singer here. You're really not. I've made a decision. This is my final spot, my 4th place.
I'm crawling on the floor to reach you. I'm a wreck, you see. When you're far from home now, it makes it hard.
I'm so sorry, mate. You're not in my final 4.
How you gonna love?
Okay.
How you gonna feel?
I think that's it for me now.
I will keep you safe.
Frankie, you are my pop star, mate. You're through to my final 4. I am not going to lose you. Mate, congratulations.
Well done, Chief. Good job.
I can't believe it. Unbelievable feeling in the world. Oh, I can't believe it.
I'm thrilled for you.
Dad?
Hello, mate.
I'm in the live shows.
I love you so much. I'm so proud.
I love you too.
Mate. I'm so proud of you.
I will keep you safe.
It's the X Factor competition. You and 3 friends could live the X Factor dream and jet off to the judge's house location of your choice, courtesy of Marks & Spencer. Choose from Mykonos, Barcelona, Miami, or LA. You'll stay in luxury accommodation. Enjoy a helicopter tour. Plus, you'll receive £10,000 spending money. For your chance to win this unbelievable prize, watch the following clip and tell us the missing word.
You got the love. 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 I need to see me.
What's the missing word? Is it A, later, B, again, or C, through? Call 090 49 59 69 79. Calls cost no more than £1 and 3 pence from BT Landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher and from mobiles will be considerably more. Or text A, B or C to 84066. Text cost £1 plus 1 standard network rate message. Sky and Virgin Media viewers can enter by pressing their red button now, or enter online for free at itv.com. Entrance must be 18 or over, and lines close at 6 p.m. on Saturday the 8th of October. Entries made after the closing time won't be counted but may still be charged.
Welcome back to The X Factor, where after a restless night in Mykonos, it's time for Delisa to deliver the all-important news to the groups. It's now decision time for the Lovettes, New Vibe, Girl v Boy, Rhythmics, The Risk and The Keys. And first to find out their fate are Two Shoes and the Estrellas. The Estrellas, how are you feeling today?
We're just numb, we don't know what to think, we just keep on going over our performance thinking, oh, just pray, we've done enough.
We really know this is our last shot and we've done everything to try and get it right, and we can't possibly have done any more. You know, if we've messed up this time, then we couldn't come back.
Because of the way we are, where we're from, what we look like, people think, well, they're not going to be very good. For Delisa to turn around and say, no, girls, I actually believe in you.
Would be amazing. To go from being a complete nobody to being a somebody would just be amazing.
Hi, girls. How are you?
Right. Emotional wreck.
Can imagine. It's been a really hard day for you, so I'm going to get to it. I think you're lovely girls. I love your personality. I can see how much you girls really want it, and you have amazing voices. There's a lot of youth in the competition this year, and you do have that old-fashioned edge. What I haven't seen before is that fun factor, but with someone that can actually sing. I think you will appeal to some people, but I'm not sure if there's a big enough market for you guys. I've had to come to a decision. You're going to be the people that I miss the most. Girls, I am so sorry. You're going home.
So what if it hurts me? So what if I break down? So what if this world just throws me off the edge?
Girls, I'm taking you through to the...
I got a fire in my face. I wanna hear my song. Don't care about all the pain in front of me. I just wanna be happy.
What's it doing? It's my good show. What the hell are we going to wear? What are we wear?
Oh my god. It's like poked tomatoes.
So Two Shoes are the first group through to the live finals. And next in, hoping for a yes, are the Lovettes, Girl v Boy, Rhythmics and New Vibe.
Together, we make a really, really good team. We've lived together, we've practiced together day and night. We've all got the same goal, and I think it just makes us want it so much.
It's just like one tiny, tiny, tiny little step away from changing everything about our lives.
So guys, how you feeling?
Very anxious.
Nervous? Yeah. From, just being put together, I think you guys have done really, really well. You found your strong points, you all got your individual personalities. The negatives, you're a boy band. The market is so overcrowded. Do you have what it takes to compete? You looked really uncomfortable, just weren't blending. And the nerves It really showed in the performance. I've had to make a decision. I'm so sorry, but I can't take you through to the live shows and you're going to go home.
Okay, thank you.
Guys, I'm so sorry. But you're going to have to put up with me a lot longer.
Well done, boys. Congratulations.
We've never had a yes. We've been sent home like twice, and it's always in the back of our heads that we're gonna get another no. We just want a yes so much.
We're not just a couple, we are best friends, and if we didn't get through now, like not continuing with it and just giving up, because it just feels right when we do it.
First audition, I didn't really get it, and then when I saw you at boot camp, I started to warm to you. I think the public would like the fact that you're a couple. Girls, you've got something different about you, you've got an urban edge. Here's my issue though, you're all so young. Are you ready? I'm just not sure, but I've made a decision. Guys, I'm so sorry, but you're going home. I'm really sorry, but you're gonna have to do this all over again.
Come here!
Well done!
Congratulations, girls.
Thank you so much, Dermot. Thank you.
Mom.
Hello, babe. How are you doing?
Hi.
Oh, come on. Just tell us, Terry, I can't take the stress.
So, just one place remains, and pinning all their hopes on a yes from Talisa are the keys and the risk.
I think it's worse for me than for these guys because they don't have that experience of being here before or having that no.
Just started singing together and we all feel the potential and we feel it could be the start of something special, so you don't want that to end.
Some mornings it's difficult to get out of bed, but this morning it was like wide awake because there's just so much going through your mind.
He spoke to my sister last night, I phoned her up. She said she was proud of me, you know what I mean, no matter what. I feel like I've failed them because they believe in me so much. I don't even believe myself.
How you feeling?
Never.
Been a long few weeks, really rough past 24 hours, so I'm just gonna get to it. When I put you together, I took a risk. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know if it was gonna work. I'm not sure if all of you really click and connect. The positives are some serious talent within the group, and when you get it right vocally, you nail it. You do all have amazing voices. Your harmonies are tight, but then I do find you a bit old-fashioned. And one of my biggest problems is that every time you perform, I'm really drawn to Charlie. And it feels like a lead singer with backing vocalists. This has been the hardest decision that I've had to make. Guys, I'm so sorry, but I can't take you through to the live finals.
It's been a long time.
I'm so sorry.
Hey guys, really sorry.
Just the end of the journey. Like, it could have been the start of something amazing.
Guys, I'm so sorry that you're going home.
Really sorry, guys.
That's all I want to do, sing. Get told I'm not good enough again.
God.
So, both groups have been told no, but Talisa still has one remaining place left in her final four. She's asked to speak to Charlie from the Keys and Ashley, Derry and Andrew from The Risk.
Guys, I know right now you are wondering what the hell is going on. I liked both of your groups, but do you know what my problem was? I didn't believe either of them were potential winners. This has never, ever in the history of X Factor been done before. You four stood out for me within your groups. So what I've decided to do is offer you the chance to be in a supergroup.
Oh my days. I don't know.
Have you come to a decision?
So yes, definitely. We want to come to the live show.
I am going to keep you guys as The Risk. Because you're my risk, and I believe in you.
Let's do it! You're a group!
You got to bring it now. You got to go away, work hard, and you're going to be performing to the whole country. Welcome back to the X Factor. We're in Spain with the over 25s, and it's time for Louis to deliver the news. After giving their all yesterday, John Joe, Carolyn, Terry, Joseph, and Goldie are all waiting to discover who's made it into Louis' top four. But first to hear their fates are 26-year-old singer Kitty, 31-year-old sales assistant Sammy, and 45-year-old Johnny.
It reminds me of Michael Jackson's Neverland, doesn't it you? If they had a fun fair, it'd just be like Neverland. When I applied for the X Factor, and I thought, I wouldn't stand a hope in hell's chance.
For you.
And now that I'm at this level, it would be wonderful to go further.
So how's it going to be if it's a no for you? Tell me what you're going home to.
I'll just go back to my bed sit, won't I? I would love to achieve my dream to be an entertainer. But I am a nobody, but it would be nice to be a somebody. This decision could make or break me.
From my audition, it's like I've come such a long way. I never dreamed in a million years that I'd get this far, ever. The more stages that you get through, the more that you want it. Hopefully I've done enough, Dermot. I really pray to God that I've done enough. I don't want to go back to working in the culture. I don't think that's my purpose in life. Been acting sort of like, oh, you know, it's not the end of the world if you don't get through, but it kind of is the end of the world. Just the feeling of going back home and saying, I did it, it'd be amazing.
This whole experience has been incredible. I've really gone for it. I haven't held back. Once you put yourself out there like that, if people don't respond in the way that you want them to, then that's it. So I really do feel like this is my last chance. A lot of people don't really get me as an artist. You either love me or you hate me. Louis has to take such a big risk with me. I'm not sure that he's going to take that big risk. Today is probably the biggest day of my life. If I get a no today, I think I would have to seriously rethink my life's plan. I've got to get a yes. I have to get a yes.
So it's the moment of truth for Kitty, Sammy, and Johnny.
God, what's he wearing?
Hi, Louis.
How are you?
Oh, nervous. My heart's beating like a fast one.
And Johnny, this is the hard part. I can only pick the 4 people that I believe in, because we're looking for pop stars. We loved your personality, you know, and you're great fun. But it's not just about personality, Johnny. This competition this year is so tough. When I look at you, I think, am I looking at the next big pop star? When we first saw you, you know, what we loved about you was your big voice, and you're a great, great singer. My only problem was I don't want it to be predictable this year on the show. I'm looking for something contemporary, a little bit of just something different, you know? Sammy, you know, it wasn't an easy decision. You know, you can sing, you can definitely sing, and you're a very passionate girl, and you so want this, I can tell that. But the thing that worries me is, I think you'll be a nightmare to work with.
Wow, okay.
Because I think you're already a diva before the show starts. That worries me. I took everything into consideration. The personality, the vocal, the ambition. I have made a decision. You're through to live show!
Thank you so much.
To live show.
I promise you I won't let you down.
Johnny.
Thank you. You smell nice as well. What are you wearing? Oh, fantastic. I can't swear, but I'm feeling fantastic.
It's great news, mate.
This is, honestly, the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. I've got through to the live shows. I have, honestly.
It's bad news.
There's people that really shone yesterday, and I weren't one of the people that shone yesterday.
Kitty. You're through to live shows!
I swear to God, I'm gonna change.
I think you were taking a chance, Sam. I'm sure you're going to be a nightmare.
I might be. I want
sure
to
you
listen
are.
to every single piece of advice you want to offer me.
There's only 2 spots left in Louis' final 4, and Goldie, Carolyn, and Joseph are all desperate to win a place.
Waiting's the hardest part, I'd say. Worse than performing.
Amazing.
What we've been working for, this is it today, and he's got our fate in his hands. He can either have nothing or everything. If it ends, I'm going back to a hellhole, to be honest. I'm going back to my side. I'm not the only one from a council estate that has a dream. It's hard to think that I could never get there.
This is massive to me. It really is massive. I've been doing this since I was 14, and I can't really describe how much it means. It's really hard to put into words. It's just what I've been dreaming about.
My first audition is amazing. It's the most happiest day, you know, better than when I was get married actually. This is my dream. Yeah, that's what I always wanted. Now I understand why people can be that emotion. If I get a yes, I will be everything for me, my life.
So it's time for Goldie, Carolyn, and Joseph to hear the news.
We saw great potential in you from day one, Joseph. That's why we brought you here. But we want people that are going to stand out from the crowd. When we first saw your audition, it was fantastic energy. It was like Tina Turner. And you're like my guilty pleasure. But yesterday, it all went horribly wrong. From your first audition, Carolyn, we knew you were different, and I love the fact that you sang the country songs. But I kept thinking, if I bring Carolyn to live shows, will she deliver? Is she going to give me that extra oomph I need? It wasn't an easy decision, but I have made my decision. It's bad news. I'm really sorry. It's bad news.
It's all right.
Can you tell me, please?
Yes! You're through! You're through! You're through to live show!
You just... Why took so long to say it?
Congratulations. How'd you feel?
I'm shocked.
I know you're shocked. There's only one place remaining in the live shows, and 51-year-old scaffolder Terry and 27-year-old infantry soldier John Joe are the last to hear their fate.
I didn't expect to get this far, no. Not in a million years.
Love is a war.
After the boot camp disaster,
I'm so sorry.
I felt that it went well yesterday.
What becomes of you?
When you get to this stage, you know, you think, crikey, you got a chance here. You know, I've wanted this forever, and I mean forever. I always thought I missed the boat, especially in recent years. It's massive to me, massive. If I get a no today, then I'll be back on a building site Monday. That's that. I'd hate to go home and say I didn't get through. I'd hate to be sitting on that plane thinking, what went wrong? I think right now it means everything to me.
It's hard to explain how it feels to be here, because it's literally it's at arm's reach now.
You left with no goodbye.
To just have it pulled away is it's gonna be tough to deal with.
You look so nervous, John Joe. How are you feeling?
Petrified, mate. I'm really scared. The competition, it means the world to me at the moment. It's taken over my career, it's taken over my home life, it's taken over everything, and I don't give any of that up lightly. I set out every single day to make my kids proud. I cannot think about failing. I'm praying that it's not a no, because
praying to see it,
crush
yeah.
me. Yeah. Sometimes you only get one opportunity, you only get one chance. I'm only going to get this chance. It means a lot, and yeah, if Louis believes in me, then maybe I'll believe in me a bit more. And I just need him to have a gamble on me, and I'll prove that it's I'm worth it.
It's time for John Joe and Terry to find out which one of them will take the final place in Louis' top 4.
This is going to be really tough. Hi, Terry. How you doing? I'm fine, sir. Sit down. Sit down. How are you?
Petrified, nervous, anxious.
I remember your first audition.
Yeah.
You walked in, this little man with a brilliant voice, you know. And Terry, you're the oldest guy in the competition, and I know this is probably your last chance.
Yeah.
And yes, you're a great singer. And I think, is he going to sell 1 million records? Is he going to stand out on the show? It wasn't easy at all. You were probably the hardest decision I had to make in the final 4. John Joe, we loved your first audition. We loved you. We loved your personality. But there's something missing. You've had so many chances on the show, John Joe, and you kept forgetting your lyrics. I can only pick people that I think are going to deliver on the live show, John Joe. And you would be a big risk. You're making this really hard for me. Because I know you're a good guy. I took everything into consideration. Every single thing, the pluses, the negatives, the whole thing. In the end, I did make a decision. You're going home. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. You've been fantastic to work with. I'm sorry. That was hard. That was a real hard one. I could see in his face how much he meant.
I know, mate, but I'm in bits for you, I really am.
Gutted. But I've tried. I can't do any more than that, can I? You know. So, back to work Monday.
John, I have made a decision. You are a risk. But I'm taking the risk. You're through.
You are through. You are through. Are you ready for this? You better believe it. Are you ready for this?
It's fine.
You deserve it.
You deserve it. Don't let us down. This is the biggest fight of your life.
Congratulations.
Over the moon, mate. I promise I'm not going to let him down. I'm not going to let him down. This is the biggest thing I've ever done in my life, man.
Whilst in Spain, Louis made his decisions. But shortly afterwards, Goldie decided to pull out of the competition. So Louise decided to replace her with Sammy Brooks. And she joins Johnny, Kitty and Jonjo in Louis' final four. Welcome back to The X Factor, where we're in Miami. And it's time for Kelly to deliver the news to the girls. And Jade, Sophie, Janet, Holly and Sarah now have a nervous wait. As first in to find out are Melanie, Amelia and Misha.
Now in the final 8, I mean, people queued up in the thousands, and little old me, I'm here now. It's crazy. Singing is the best thing could change my life. To be so close and to have it just ripped away from you. It's like being in love and having your heart broken.
This by far is the biggest moment of my life. I've given every inch of myself and I want it so bad. I'm so hungry for this. If I don't get through, I'm literally back to school immediately. There's no other option for me in my life. This has to be what my future is.
You never ever think you're going to be in a position like this, never, especially only being 16. My dad, from me being a little girl, has always wanted me to succeed in life. So I'm doing this for my dad as well as for myself.
Hello, Miss Amelia. How you feeling? You okay?
Nervous.
Okay. I saw a change from the young lady who was on the stage to the young lady who came here. And you kept growing. I admire that you kept wanting to be better. What I want to bring to the competition this year is each artist to be unique. Yeah. Each time you perform, I don't want you to be someone else. To find that was really important. And I'm wondering, did I find that with you? At the first audition, you completely smashed it. You know that. Okay, judges' houses. How do you think you did?
I felt vocally I could have done a lot better.
What stopped you?
Just nerves and Jennifer. So.
In that moment, you never ever get intimidated. You let people know, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I love to do. And there's gonna be millions of people watching. And what if that affects your performance? I don't know if you're ready for live shows. How are you? You have a beautiful voice and you're very focused and you follow every rule there is. You do a lot of thinking, but at the same time, you gotta let yourself go. And we saw a moment yesterday where you were about to let it out and we did like this and then you went back in real quick. I was like, no, no, no. So I made my decision. I want to take you to live shows. Congratulations. You're welcome. That's gonna be so much fun. So I made my decision. I'm gonna have to say no. think you're ready for live shows? Okay. Unique.
So Amelia and Misha have the first 2 places in Kelly's category. Next in, fighting for a place in the live finals are Sarah, Sophie and Holly.
Just knowing that I'm one step away is scary. This is literally all I want. It's gonna either be the worst day of my life or the best day of my life.
I've been singing since I was little. I was just always so shy and really, really nervous. Being here is just so amazing. You can't believe the opportunities that you can get from just getting the courage to do one thing. It's unbelievable. You can't ever beat a feeling like that. If I get a yes, I will have to pinch myself thousands of times.
X Factor's been the best thing I've ever done because I've grown so much in confidence. And this competition is hard, but I never want to stop having experiences like this. As someone who's just been singing in a living room, it is such a massive thing that could change my life. The only thing I can think about.
I'm so happy that I got a chance to see you perform again. You had your little swagger going on. You let everybody see how unique you are. It was just so beautiful to watch you at the first audition, who had all this sass and star quality. You all right? I've been waiting for this. First of all, you really did a beautiful job. The only thing I worry about, I remember starting off in the music industry. I could cry just thinking about how bad I wanted it. And I don't know how bad you want it. You were stronger in your audition than you were yesterday. There's so many people who want to be where you are right now. I know how bad you want this. And I made a decision. And it's gonna be a no. Do you want to be here? You can't tell, Sophie. You can't tell. And that's why I made my decision. I just don't feel like you're ready. I'm sorry. I think you're ready for live shows. I'm serious. I'm serious. Thank you. You're welcome.
With Sophie through, there's just 2 girls left, hoping for the one remaining place. Jade and Janet.
I never thought I'd be sitting here to decide this, if I'm being honest. I've never felt so scared in my life. Singing quite literally is at the centre of my life at the minute. I can't focus on school whenever I can think of like how much my life could change right now. Change it like that. Singing does feel like the only thing I can do and feel comfortable doing, and for it to be taken away, it'll be hard to adjust.
You could have heard a pin drop in here. What a wonderful audition.
With all my heart, like, and all my soul, I just wish Kelly would give me a yes. I want this too much.
It's definitely been one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. I'm just so lucky to be here. The first time that I sang in front of Kelly, I mean, our comments were amazing.
The fact that you came here and sat on that X and stood that song so beautifully.
Everybody been like so supportive of me, my family and my friends are rooting for me to get a yes, but I didn't want to have to say to my mum, well, I never got through, or say to my gran, that's the end of the road. I just really want to make a better life for her, so I hope that Kelly's seen something in me that sort of sets me apart from everybody else. I just got to hope that it's been enough, because there's nothing else I could do now.
Hi, Janet.
Hiya.
How you feeling?
Nervous.
Nervous? When I saw you the first time, you moved me to tears. You have this incredible voice. Such an incredible voice, and it's in you because you come from so much emotion, you know, but sometimes there is a wall up, but you still feel it some kind of way, and that's magical. You bring something so special to this competition, your innocence and how vulnerable you are. When I saw you the first time, the room was still. When you sing, it's so beautiful to watch. My only worry is, do you know that you left the room silent? I need confidence from you for live shows. Each week, of course, there's a different theme, as you know. And I was wondering, will Jade make each week different? Will she grow? And I know what a big opportunity this would be. I know how it would change your life. I know how it would change your family's life. And I want to give you that opportunity. Each week, it's gonna get harder. It's gonna get more intense. It's gonna be you having to learn songs within an instant. Can you handle that pressure? So I made my decision. I can't take you through.
I'm gutted, like, to have to go home and that, and like tell everybody, well, as I know, like, I wasn't good enough. I've probably just blown the biggest chance I've ever had.
I want to take you through. Thank you, babe. I want you to raise your confidence.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, I will.
I believe in you so much, and I need you to believe in yourself. Because when I look at you, I see a 16-year-old that I was, and I don't want you to miss out on anything. You deserve it all. You really, really do. Okay? Okay.
Thank you, baby girl. Quite literally, my life is going to change now for the better, and like, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see my mum's reaction. She's going to be so excited.
Hello?
Hey, guess what?
What?
I got through the live shows. I'm so excited I can't even put it into words.
trust the voice within.
Next weekend, the X Factor goes live with the final 16 for Tulisa and the Groups, Rhythmics, New Vibe, Two Shoes, and The Risk. For Louis, the over 25s, Johnny Robinson, John Joe Kerr, Sammy Brooks, and Kitty Brucknell. For Kelly, the girls, Janet Devlin, Sophie Habibus, Amelia Lilly, and Misha Bryan. For Gary, the boys, Craig Colton, Marcus Collins, James Michael, and Frankie Kakosa. Next weekend, the final 16 sing live, and there's a big twist.
This year is the year of the groups.
When everyone else looks at my category, they're gonna wish they hadn't have bothered showing up.
The judges better watch out. They better bring it, because my girls already brought it.
The battle starts right now.
The X Factor, next weekend, ITV1.